Okay, this chapter, the composition of glass and its use. So the second group from Vasan, Linsheng and Iman. Okay, the learning outcome is described briefly with the example of the type of glass, their composition, properties and its use. Okay, so can Linsheng and their friends to present their presentation? Okay, can you see the PowerPoint?
Teacher.
Yes, okay. Vasan, siapa yang nak mulakan dulu?
Imam.
Vasan, Linsheng and Iman. Siapa nak mula?
Saya mulai dulu.
Okay.
Good morning to teachers and my friends. Our group is 8.2, composition of glass and its uses. Next page, teacher.
Okay, next slide.
Basic properties of glass. Hard but brittle, chemically inert, transparent, waterproof, heat insulator, and electrical insulator.
Okay.
Next slide, teacher. Type of glasses. Fused silica glasses, soda lime glass, borosilicate glass, lead crystal glass.
Vasan je ke yang akan present? Yang lain apa buat?
Iman.
Ha? Iman,
Iman.
Okay.
turn on your voice.
Sambung Iman.
Sambung Iman.
Dah. Sekejap dulu. Boleh dengar juga?
Tak kuat dah Iman. Pakai earphone tak?
Kuat?
Pakai earphone tak?
Tak, earbud.
Mana handphone, mana earphone punya
Tak, earbud.
headphone? Okay. Okay, fuse silica glass.
Dengar dah you.
Okay, dengar, baru dengar. Okay, fuse silica glass.
Okay, pure silica glass made from pure silica, which is silicon dioxide, SiO2. Silica melt at 1800 degrees Celsius, which is high melting point, so it doesn't contract or expand when large change in temperature. It is suitable to use in making telescope lens. Next.
Soda lime glass.
Soda lime glass made from silica, Si2, soda, sodium carbonate, Na2CO3, and limestone, calcium carbonate, CaCO3. Melting point is 1100 degrees Celsius, easily molded, cannot withstand with high temperature or sudden temperature change, and used to make containers. Borosilicate glass made from silica, SiO2, soda, and Na2CO3, limestone, CaCO3, boron oxide, B2O3, and aluminium oxide, Al2O3. Used to make laboratory glassware because it is resistant to heat and do not crack easily when subjected to thermal stress because of its low expansion coefficient. The crystal glass made from silica, SiO2, soda, and A2CO3, and lead 2 oxide, Pb2O. The replaced calcium absorb it is softer than denser, heavier and has high refractive index and used to make prisms.
Okay, done.
Dan
Just that
the end.
in the end. Fasan, any want to add apa nak tambah lagi?
Nothing, teacher.
Nothing. Okay, Lin Sheng. Lin Sheng, can you on your mic? Lin Sheng ni mesti lari hilang ni.
Dia tak boleh cakap dulu.
Sleeping.
Sleeping. Saktivel ada lagi? Ada ke sini ke Saktivel? Sarvin ada, Saktivel ada? Oh, Lin Sheng
Ada.
using PC. Okay. Okay, so Lin Sheng ni dia kata mic dia not working. So, not working. So, it's okay. Okay, so we
Headphone
look.
ada you. Kau boleh cucuk ke?
Headphone bukan boleh cucuk ke? Lin Sheng? Can you use your earphone? Headphone? In your PC? Using, but why is not working? Oh, pergi jual lah, beli baru. Okay. So, selamatlah Lin Sheng. So, kita akan bagi dia kerja yang lain. Okay. So, composition of glass. So, di sini dia nak type of glass. So, you have say about the type of glass, composition, properties and use. So, we look at the textbook. Okay, first, basic properties of glass. Okay, adakah kamu ada basic properties of glass? Yes. So, hard but brittle, electrical insulator, heat insulator, waterproof, transparent and chemically inert. So, type of glass. Okay, type of glass pun dia ada juga. Okay, so type of glass di sini, type of glass, fused glass, soda lime glass, borosilicate glass and lead crystal glass. So for each type of glass, you must to remember, okay, first the composition of the glass, okay, each glass. For the example, in the fused glass, they have silica yang mana dia punya properties high melting point, it doesn't contract or expand when large change in temperature. It's suitable to be used in making telescope. So this is the use. So kamu kumpulan ini pun dia ada. So soda lime glass, soda lime macam ditiru saja, semua seketul sebiji di dalam buku teks. Nampak gayanya, nasib baik. Kenapa kumpulan ni pendek tapi pelajar dia ada 3 ya? Confused saya. So whatever pun, any question from the audience? No.
Cepat.
Betul. Masa ni lah kamu nak kenakan kawan kamu. Tanya je. Patutnya kita akan bertanya kepada Lin Sheng. Tapi dia kata no. Okay, so I want to ask this group, okay? Okay, Iman, Vasan and Lin Sheng. Okay, you say about the from these 4 type of glass, okay, which one is very suitable for our lab apparatus?
Borosilicate glass.
Borosilicate glass. So, nampaknya kamu faham borosilicate glass. Betul. So, antara keempat-empat bahan type of glass, which one is have high melting point? High melting point. Adakah
Silica.
Silica apa tu? Fused silica glass.
SiO2.
So, what the meaning of high melting point? Maksudnya? What the meaning of melting point here? Lin Sheng.
The glass start to melt at that point.
Doesn't melt easily. So melting point, melt mean solid
Lebur.
change to the liquid. Okay, betul, lebur. Dia dalam
Liquid.
keadaan lebur. Okay, dalam keadaan lebur, yang mana dia hanya melebur pada suhu 1800 Celsius only. So for the fused silica is very high melting point. Soda lime 1000, borosilicate berapa, Iman? Tak ada maklumat. Borosilicate glass berapa melting point dia?
Tak ada, tak search.
Tak search. Tolong search sekarang. Lead crystal glass berapa melting point dia? Search dekat Google. Lin Sheng, jawab soalan untuk kamu. What the melting point for the borosilicate glass and lead crystal glass? Sarvin tanya, cikgu, silika gel dengan silika glass tu ada kaitan ke? Silika gel kamu dapat dari mana Sarvin?
degree.
What? Where?
3000 degree Fahrenheit.
Okay, itu Fahrenheit. Kalau dalam tukar kepada Celsius?
3000 Celsius.
Ya ke? Borosilikat Lin Sheng kata 1600, so it's lower than the silica. Basan?
Celsius for borosilicate 1648.
1648. So then, for the lead crystal glass? Lead crystal glass. What the melting point for the lead crystal glass?
Di kristal.
600
600 Celsius. So, very low. 800 Celsius. Dave kata. So, adakah dia sama? Lebih kurang. So, dia paling rendah lah untuk lead crystal glass. Okay, that's why kenapa dia di lead replace calcium so heavier and has a high refractive index used to make a prisma. Okay. So, ini ada soalan sebab bab ni terlalu sedikit, so tak tahu nak tanya soalan apa lagi. Silika tu dapat daripada saya nak tanya ni, Iman. Silika tu dapat daripada mana silika? Pure silika. Mana you dapat dia punya substance silika tu? Where come from? Dari mana dapat? Where? Silika ni ada daripada pasir. Selalunya pasir-pasir yang dekat pantai tu, that is a silika. So bila dia sudah bertindak balas dengan oksigen, so we call dia silika ataupun silicon dioxide. Kalau tak ada silikon biasa Si saja. Okay, bila dia dah bertindak balas dengan oksigen, so it will become the silicon dioxide. Okay, so kita tengok kepada buku teks. Okay, buku teks untuk soalan effective practice. Okay, Vasan, test yourself 8.2. Number 1, silica is used to make all type of glass. State the type of glass that is made of only silica. Answer? Glass that is made up of only silica. Only silica. Yang pertama punya gelas tadi.
Teleskop gelas.
Kita ada berapa banyak gelas? Ada 4 kan? 4 type of the glass. So which one is made up of only silica? Fuse silica glass. Thank you, Dave. Fuse silica glass. Tolak markah untuk kumpulan ni, tak dapat jawab. Kan tadi dah cakap fuse silica glass ni daripada silica, pure silica. So next question. Soda lime glass contains alkali metal ion. Name the ion. That is a... Tadi ada yang jawab tadi. Siapa yang jawab tadi? Lin Sheng ke? Teenage sodium ion. Orang lain jawab dulu. Sodium ion. Betul ke Iman?
Betul.
Betul. Okay. 2.
Betul.
A sample of borosilicate glass has composition 80% silica, 50% of boron oxide, and 5% of alumina. Calculate the mass of each component in the borosilicate sample with mass of 1 kg. Calculate the mass of each component in the borosilicate glass sample with mass of 1 kg. Apa maksud soalan ni, Vasan?
Wait, teacher.
What the meaning for this question? Borosilicate glass. So borosilicate glass. Dia nak persen apa untuk 1 kilo? Apa maksud 1 kilo? 1 kg. Calculate the mass of each component in the borosilicate glass. Okay, any answer?
The silica is 800 gram.
Mm-hmm.
SiO2 is 150 gram. And boron oxide is 150 gram, and aluminum is 50 gram.
Okay, so silica 80% tadi, you divide with the 100. Nampak tak saya punya jawapan? So 80 okay, divide with the 100 time with the 1 kg. So 1 kg is 1000 G. So silica 800 G, boron oxide 15, divide with the 100 time with the 1000. So you got 150 gram. For the alumina, 5 divide with the 100 time with the 1000 gram. So that's we got 50 gram. Okay, so next, Aini's mother. Aini, do not store food in lid. Okay, adakah kamu semua dapat jawapan Aini? So nanti dalam buku latihan tolong buat seperti ini. Okay, Aini, do not store food in lead crystal glass container. Why not, mother? Kenapa tak boleh simpan dalam lead crystal glass? Based on the conversation above, explain the advantage and disadvantage of using container made from lead crystal glass. So kita tengok lead crystal glass tu dibuat daripada apa? Kenapa mak dia kata tak sesuai? Okay, Iman, apa jawapan awak? Kenapa lead crystal glass tu tak sesuai? What the disadvantage and advantage for the lead crystal glass?
The advantage is avoid the food from expired and from other
Glass is softer and denser. Lagi apa dia punya advantage dia? What the advantage?
Avoid from pesticides going into the food.
So jawapan saya dalam bahasa Melayu ya. For advantage, sifat duduk sini dalam bahasa Inggeris apa? membolehkan makanan dalam bekas dapat dilihat dari luar. That is an advantage. So you can see the transparent properties for the food, for the food storage. Second, it is easier to clean, mudah dibersihkan, and it will be not meninggalkan kesan, apa dalam bahasa ini, when we not any effect. Okay, then have a high resistance of the heat resistant. So the disadvantage, heavier. Okay, seperti yang Pavitran cakap tadi, heavier. Okay, because lead plumber have the high density, so it's a high risk for the poison for lead. Kenapa? Sebab lead will be dissolved in the food. Okay, itu sahaja untuk bab glass. Okay, so dari sini faham ke tidak? Kalau faham, kita continue dengan kumpulan yang seterusnya. Sarvin dengan Saktivel, kenapa semalam tak datang? Why you not join our Google Meet? So, yang lain semua faham ya? Okay, so kita continue dengan the next presentation. Kumpulan yang seterusnya. Okay, sebenarnya kita tengok dulu. Okay, composition of ceramic and its use. Okay, in the ceramic, the learning outcomes here. So, nanti nak buat hari ni ke nak buat minggu depan? Any suggestion? Nak buat hari ni ataupun nak buat minggu depan? Kalau hari ni saya bagi dulu nota, you settlekan nota dengan latihan. Minggu depan baru kita sambung. 30 minit lagi.